I've been sitting in this parking lot for the past hour just pumping out videos for you guys because I'm in this thought train of, things I used to go through, things I used to, fight myself over for so long. And I know if there's somebody in my spot, I know that I would want to hear this. So I hope this message resonates to you. I'm just going to kind of spill my mind right now. If you find yourself scrolling, or if you find yourself in a negative thought loop, whatever it may be, when you're not on your game that day, maybe, or you feel like your work ethic is just kind of like going downhill on a day, this is how you get out of it. I actually had that day today. I felt very, very low energy. I wasn't motivated. And what it comes down to is you have to learn that you're going to have days like this, right? Regardless of how like, oh, I'm going to get it done, blah, blah, blah. Like having that mindset's great, but you have to realize that your thoughts are still going to be there. And you must first overcome those thoughts so you can take action. So what I did today, I've realized I was low energy. My mind's trying to race, it's trying to watch YouTube, trying to watch TikTok, whatever it may be. And I just started with something simple, I'm learning Spanish right now. So I was firing on Duolingo all day. So I got my lessons done on there. And then I just do something simple, bro. Convey to yourself in your mind that you're not essentially like taking giant leaps. You're just essentially doing the small things, and then your mind is going to pick you up, right? So if I'm essentially, like I said, I jump to Duolingo, then after that you go on a walk, get your heart rate pumping. Most of the time your blood is just dormant, your body's essentially runs like a car, right? Except our blood would be like the oil pretty much. So if your car is dormant, it's not going to run very well, right? If it's cold, it's not at its optimal performance level. So you must first get your body warmed up, go for a walk, drink a lot of water, get some good food in, and do something that's going to give you positive thoughts. Do something that you enjoy doing, because you essentially on these days, you need a catalyst. You need something to get you out of bed. Earlier I would have never felt like filming these YouTube videos I'm doing right now, but I was able to give myself a catalyst by eating good food, drinking a lot of water, doing the small things, and then just letting my mind take over the discipline. Because a lot of the times, bro, if you automatically don't feel like doing something and you try to like go all the way in straight out the gate, it's like not warming up and trying to sprint a mile. Like you're not going to be able to do it, bro. And it's because you haven't developed your mind yet to be able to withstand that amount of output. So just start with the small output. That would be, like I said, like running the mile, stretch a minute, do the small things that you enjoy doing and that your mind is going to enjoy. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, but I need to get this out. So when you are going through these negative thought patterns, identify them. Identify your negative thought patterns. Your subconscious is feeding you these thoughts to protect you, to let you know that, hey, we think this route is not the best route for you because we feel this type of way. Your subconscious is directly tied to your thoughts. So you must first win your subconscious so you can win your thoughts and then thus get the feeling of getting something accomplished. It's a giant mental game, bro. It's a giant mental game. And once you realize that your mind is consistently trying to be on autopilot, it's consistently trying to keep you safe, you begin to flip the switch. You begin to realize that, hey, all I need to do is just beat this thing up here, bro. All I need to do is beat this thing up here. One thing that'll help you, I promise you, and you might think I'm crazy in this moment, but I promise it's worth it. Go and do something that you never thought you could do. For me, I did a half marathon, bro. I didn't train at all. And sure, I destroyed my foot. I'm still like limping to this day, and it's been like 3-4 weeks. But what it showed me was you can push so much harder than you're going right now. Maybe you're at 40%, maybe you're at 70%. But the only real way to find out, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Only real way to find out is to push yourself, to genuinely push yourself past the version of you that would quit. Push yourself past the version of you that would quit, and in turn you will get mental resilience. And in turn, you will get that person that you've been looking for, that man behind that curtain that you have been trying to find. It's all deep within here. There's nothing different from the you now to the you that you want to be. It's just the thoughts, the habits, and the mindset that is in between you guys. You're the same person. You in 5 years when you're successful and you're the best version of yourself, like I know you can be, there's no difference from that man to you right now. It's just like I said, your habits, your mindset, the things you tell yourself on the daily and the actions you do. That's all that's the difference is. And once you start branching that gap, that's when you're on path, brother. That's when you're on path, is when you start being on that path and taking small incremented steps with massive action. Massive action. And I know you got it within you, bro. So if you're dealing with the slump, this is how you get out of it. We out, man. Subscribe, like, we out. Peace.